Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today for today's Pick a Card Tarot reading. Before we get into it, I want to let you know I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type "Be the Light" in the comments below, and I'll be announcing the winner on September 2nd, 2024. All right, to choose your readings, you can pick from each one of these cards or crystals. So for the first reading, this is the image, along with the blue apatite. For the second reading, this is the image, along with the goddess stone. And for the third reading, this is the image, along with the green moonstone. Let your intuition be your guide. Whichever crystal and or image you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional guidance for you there. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the blue apatite, which is the imagination stone. It helps with manifestation, helping to clear away any confusion, helps to keep you focused, clearing the path to manifest your dreams, create your dreams. Very nice, powerful stone. And you chose the rune Faith. And this is all about prosperity, you gaining some kind of resource, either in the form of material wealth, property, or finances, income, somehow increasing your abundance, your prosperity. I am loving the energy of your reading already. All right, let's get some more cards and find out what other messages you have. I always list the cards below, and if I have a link where you can find them, I include that as well. All right, face your fears. Interesting, we had this exact message in yesterday's reading coming from another deck. So if you got that reading, let me know. I already have a feeling there's going to be a connection between the two. I do see you facing your fears. I see you being very brave. All right. And your reward is this prosperity, is your ability to manifest your desires. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. All right. And, you know, I feel like that message has several meanings. Guilt is an interesting thing because why do you feel guilty about something? Do you truly feel that it's wrong, or is it something that others feel is wrong, but it's something that is your true expression? So, and then also the whole facing your fears, temptation, unhealthy habit. So sometimes when we receive a message that has writing on it, it may not be all of the writing is part of the message for the whole reading. It could be one word or one phrase. What I'm really feeling is that there is an unhealthy thought process. That's the habit that's keeping you in fear. But again, I see you being brave and facing that and changing that. So let's see what other messages we can get. The temple path. All right. I am hearing that your body is your temple. So perhaps some of you are partaking in something like consuming sugar or some substance that you're going to stop doing. You know, maybe you're scared to let go of this unhealthy habit, and maybe it's affecting other aspects of your life. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some tarot cards and see what other information we can get. What message do you have for reading number 1? All right, the Wanderer, beginning something new. All right. And I love that we see this rainbow bridge. All right, beginning something new. Facing your fears, right? Queen of Vessels, Salmon. So the salmon is, again, this is a symbol of abundance. And with the blue apatite and the Fae, I really do feel that what you're beginning, this new path you're beginning, is going to bring you abundance. Now, the Queen of Vessels is abundance of not just material wealth, but a rich life, rich in experiences that you enjoy. The ability to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. All right, let's keep going. King of Bows. All right, King of Bows. This is taking action. The Adder, taking action. And you know, when I look at this card, I always notice that this snake is above the others. You know, and salmon swim upstream. There is something that you're doing to separate yourself from the crowd that's going to bring you rewards. Maybe this temptation is the habit of listening to others. And now what you're doing is you're focused on your goals. So maybe you're not spending as much time with these others. And it's interesting that they're snakes, right? I'm getting this idea that maybe there are others who, even if they have the best of intentions, because they don't have the power of your vision, your imagination, your creative force, your ability to manifest what you want to manifest, even if they have the best intentions, if you, for example, share with them your dream, your goal, they may discourage you. And you know, look, there's a snake here too. Yeah, it's, for some of you, it's external. It's other people that are discouraging you. And maybe you're tempted because you're excited about this to share this idea with others. I would say don't do that for now. Keep it to yourself. And for others, these snakes could be thoughts within yourself. Unhealthy habit is an unhealthy way of thinking, perhaps. Knight of Bows. All right, so you have the King of Bows and the Knight of Bows. And the fox is very clever. Right, I see you being very clever. Remember that the blue apatite is the stone of imagination. And it's through that imagination that you're able to come up with creative solutions, creative paths. I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. And I feel like that's you. You're destined for this success. You're going to have some way of doing it, understanding some path, some creative solution. I think that the temptation is the temptation to share it with others. Just start building it, start doing it without sharing it with others until you've already achieved a certain level of completion or success. The ancestor. So your ancestor's definitely with you, helping you at this time. And again, I'm hearing like what you want to do may be really different. This is the fear that you're facing. It's either completely different than what you're currently doing, or it's completely different than those around you. In some way, shape, or form, I see you setting yourself apart from those around you, but you have the power, the blessings, the guidance of your ancestors. They are walking with you right now. The Ace of Bows, the spark of life. I mean, you have the King of Bows, the Knight of Bows, and the Ace of Bows. You have the imagination, manifestation stone. You have the Fae. There's a lot of action, a lot of creativity going on. Spark of life. Yeah, this is a lot of growth. I see you really growing something incredible. Whether you are conscious of it or not, but I feel many of you are already aware, there has already been a shift. A shift has already taken place. It's almost like you've gone to another timeline, or you've gone through a portal, you've leveled up in some way, shape, or form. There has been a shift. And with this temple path here and the ancestor here, I feel that you are doing things that you may not feel like you have a conscious memory of it from this lifetime, but it's something that's in your blood and in your bones. Something that's rising up with you to express yourself now. And other people may not understand, but you don't care. You're facing your fears. You're brave, and it's going to pay off for you. This bow, we use it to hunt, but we're also using it to create fire. So again, I see like with this fox and this bow, you are navigating these forces. You are hunting down the best path, the best resources, the best solution. You're finding the right path. Yeah, they keep telling me that you're finding the right path. Like you're this navigator, navigating these energies. And I think it's also because your ancestors are with you, guiding you. And you are creating this energy. Wow, that is really amazing. So prosperous, so empowered, so triumphant. I really see you accomplishing some huge goal. And it has something to do with your ancestors. It's like you're going back to some old way of worship, some old way of growing food, some old way of building something or crafting something, or you're sharing that with others. That is a huge part of it. This, whatever this mission is that you're on, it's something you were born with. You can't deny it. It's part of you. It's part of your DNA. Wow. Hear the call is what I'm hearing. You are hearing the call, you're heeding the call, and you're going to create wealth through this, abundance. So excited for you, reading number 1. Please let me know how this resonates. You can always connect with me through my website for a personal reading if you'd like additional guidance. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. Welcome. You chose the Goddess Stone, and the Goddess Stone is connected to the divine feminine. It helps to amplify our prayers. It helps us to increase our concentration, our focus, and it is used in healing. And you also chose the card Alfheimer, which is the realm of the elves. And if you receive this card, it is a blessing of fertility and health. So I love already that we have this stone used for healing and this card, which is a sign of fertility and health. Love that. All right, let's get some oracle cards. I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below, and if I have a link where you can find them, I include that as well. All right, what message do you have for reading number 2? Synchronicity, just like this. Wow, okay. Look for synchronicities. The moon's moment, synchronicities. This is the way that spirit, your guides, your guardian angels are letting you know that they're there. They're reminding you of your blessings. They're reminding you to stay focused on what you want. So notice what you're thinking at the time that you experience something like angel numbers, and just really take notice of synchronicities, things that just seem to work out for you. Like maybe you tell someone in the morning that you're wanting a yoga class that is like this, and this day, and then later on in that, that evening or later on that day, you get a flyer that has a yoga class exactly like what you wanted. Just synchronicities like that, where things just show up right at the moment that you need them or want them. Really notice them. Thank your guides, your angels, spirit for sending you that synchronicity, and they will increase. More and more of them will happen. All right, let's get a card from this deck. That's so cool. Blossoming abundance. Yes, I love this. We already got fertility. Now we have blossoming abundance. Wonderful. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. What other message do you have? Okay. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. All right, and we do have this clock in this picture as well. So time is of the essence. It is time to take a leap. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what other messages we can get. What other messages does Spirit have for reading number 2? All right, we have 3 of Vessels, which is a celebration. Again, celebrate those synchronicities. I love that that's coming out underneath the synchronicities. Celebrate your good health. The moon on water. All right, this is something to be revealed. Something has yet to be revealed. Something will be revealed in all good timing. And I think this is part of the synchronicities. You're going to learn something just at the right time. Or your subconscious mind is going to have an aha moment, an understanding just at the right time, all in divine timing. Ace of Bows. All right, this did come out in pile number 1. If you are drawn to pile number 1, there may be a message for you there. And I feel like they're telling me to tell you that there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. So for me to pull the same cards twice, and I shuffle in between readings, it's a synchronicity. In case somebody's wondering, you know, why do I say, I feel like somebody listening is wondering, why do I say, oh, I drew this card, you might want to listen to that, because there's 78 cards and I'm not drawing that many. So I feel like the odds of getting the same card twice are rare. Sometimes they come up in all 3. All right, so the spark of life. This is a bow that we use to hunt. And remember that the goddess stone, it amplifies your prayers. It helps you to focus, to concentrate. It strengthens that ability to focus and concentrate on what it is that you want, right? And so this is what this bow is. It's aiming your target at what it is that you want. And it's also that spark of creativity and growth. It's that motivation, that spark that really inspires you to do something. So perhaps something's going to be revealed that's really going to ignite this new passion or rekindle an old passion. But we see this growth on the bow. The World Tree. What a beautiful card. So we see the World Tree here, and we see this maze. The World Tree is taking a holistic approach to everything. It encompasses everything. So whatever this new thing is, it's going to affect your whole life, mind, body, and spirit, different areas of your life. If you have been concerned about your health, Spirit is telling you to take a holistic approach. So what that means is, you know, you can go to a doctor and get medicine, get a prescription, but you can also change your diet, you can exercise, you can meditate. All of these things will help your health. So taking a holistic approach. Now, if you aren't concerned about your health, it's taking a holistic approach in general to life, or applying that same philosophy to a specific situation. And you know, what this maze looks like to me is a prayer, a walking prayer, where people would focus on something that they wanted, and they would walk all the way to the center and then walk back out, maintaining that focus on what they wanted, which really goes along with the goddess stone. So I feel like there is something very much that you want, that you're going to be really focused on, and things that you need to help you create this or manifest whatever this desire is, they're just going to show up at the right time. And Spirit keeps telling me to tell you, make sure that you celebrate them, notice them, because that's going to increase that abundance. It's just like this card says, blossoming. It's just going to multiply it. It's going to amplify it. It's going to just, it's going to be like this snowball effect or domino effect, where it just keeps opening and blossoming. Wow, really love that. The Green Man. All right. The Green Man would be like the Emperor card. And we see here this deity cooking something up. So I feel, with the World card and the Green Man, whatever this spark is, this is really something huge, something very big. The other thing about the World card is it could be, expansion, like going global. Somebody who has a product or service or a store, and then they decide to open up an internet aspect to it, and now they can ship things all over the world. And it doesn't have to be a product, it could be a service. But this is a huge expansion. I mean, you have already 3 major arcana cards. You have the Moon, the World, and the Green Man. Something that you've been dreaming of. You really are getting this spark of motivation, creation, creativity, passion, the spark of passion to really help it grow. That's Agnes. All right, the 6 of Bows. Abundance. Look at that. That's 2 cards of abundance. Wow. The 6 of Bows is also celebration, recognition. I love that. All right, let's just recap this. You are being blessed by the elves with blossoming abundance, and you'll be sent synchronistic moments that help you on your journey. There's something to be revealed, and it's going to initiate this period of growth and abundance and fertility and prosperity. And you're meant to celebrate each step of the way, each achievement, little progress that you make, every synchronicity, every blessing that you receive, every person that helps you navigate this maze to your goal. And notice how everything, you're going to notice in the process of this, you are going to notice this synergy, this, how there's like all these gears, all these pieces that are working together to bring something into fruition. And the Green Man blesses things. It, helps them to grow. There's so much growth in your reading. The Green Man blesses with his horn of plenty, but also is protecting this cauldron of creation. So I see you really being, fierce and devoted to whatever this is, and of course, succeeding. And if you look at this, look at all of the bounty around here. And I like this particular because we go back to the fire. Look, we have the fire here in the center, and it's like in this little cove. And then again, we're in this cove. Now the fire is a full blaze. And look at all of these bows or wands making a circle. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune. And it literally says abundance. You have abundance in here twice. So this definitely is a time of fertility and growth for you. Very exciting reading number 2. Please let me know how that resonates. Obviously, you're working on something, or you are about to embark on something. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the green Moonstone, which is a very serene, calming stone, and it enhances your intuition, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. You also chose Niflheimer, which is really a realm between realms. It's a place where the frost giants lived, and it is a cold, frozen, foggy place. So we'll see how those two energies combine to bring you the rest of your message. I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're interested in. And if I have a link where you can find them, I include that as well. All right, what does Spirit want reading number 3 to know? Take the lead. All right. So if you're feeling uncertain about something, or you feel like something's not moving forward, like it's frozen, this is Spirit telling you to move it forward yourself. Take the lead. All right, let's get a card from this deck. What do you want reading number 3 to know? Goddess of the Moon. Wow. Okay, we have Goddess of the Moon, and we have this green Moonstone. So again, something about intuition, trusting your intuition, understanding that you can trust your intuition to help you navigate a variety of situations. And when you get a nudge to do something like, you know what, I better leave. Like, let's say you're ready early and you're like, wow, I'm ready early, but I don't have to be there till this time. And you just kind of get this little notion, this little nudge to leave early. And you leave early and you find out that actually it started earlier than you meant to, so you get there right on time. Or you leave early and you end up avoiding being late because there was a little traffic jam or something like that. Just following your intuition. Notice it, and you're going to see that it just keeps increasing, and you're going to be able to rely on that intuition more and more in different areas of your life. Wow. Okay. Let's get a card from this deck. What else do you want reading number 3 to know at this time? All right, purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Yeah, Spirit really wants you to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust your soul. It is speaking to you, and that's going to help you navigate this out of this foggy realm. That is Agnes. You can see her on Instagram. She likes to make her presence known to you. All right, let's get some tarot cards. What other information does Spirit have for reading number 3? The 3 of Stones. So the 3 of Stones is like the 3 of Pentacles, but I just love this deck, the way everything is depicted. We see someone very grounded, very down to earth. I mean, she literally looks like she's part of the earth, like she's growing out of the earth. So you want to make sure that you're practical, you're grounded. The 3 of Stones, creativity. This is you really enhancing your creativity. So you may have an intuitive idea, and this is Spirit working through you, inspiring you, and you're meant to follow those ideas. All right, the 5 of Arrows. It's interesting because we see 4 arrows missing this goat, And then we see the 5 of arrows, the 5th arrow being held. So it's like maybe you've missed your mark. So you're not sure, like, oh, is this the right thing for me? Trust your intuition. If it's something you really want, try again, right? All right, let's get some more information. The 6 of bows. I love that. You are going to experience success. So if you're wondering if this is the right thing for me, I would say yes, it is. The 6 of bows is abundance. Sometimes creativity is born out of frustration. You try one thing and it doesn't work, so you try something else. Just as this hunter is going to adjust his aim, maybe adjust how far back he pulls. I am not an archer, so I don't know exactly the process of it, but I'm sure that he is making adjustments. So there may be adjustments that need to be made. Trust your heart, trust your intuition. And if you want something to be done, you're going to have to do it. The 7 of stones. So there's something nurturing, something growing and healing. So through this process, you're healing some aspect of your heart. Some aspect of your heart is being healed through this process. And look at how similar these two look. So I feel that you're going to experience success, which is going to encourage you to continue to nurture whatever this creative endeavor is. And it's about nurturing your intuition, nurturing what your heart desires. So again, when you notice, oh, you know what? I was going to sit at home another 10 minutes because I didn't want to get there early, but something told me to leave early, and I'm glad I did because of this. Notice those situations. Nurture that, cultivate that intuition, and it's going to just keep improving. The Queen of Bows, hair. So more fertility. You have abundance and you have fertility. You taking the lead is the best route to this abundance. And it's going to give you more control over this creativity. This creative project. The Green Woman, yes. More fertility. This is more fertility, more abundance. The Green Woman would be like the Empress in this card, but I love this depiction. I just absolutely love this deck. And you start with the 3 of Stones, creativity. You end with the 3, the Green Woman. That's amazing. So here we see, you know, somebody taking inspiration directly from Mother Earth. So much that it's like she's part of Mother Earth. And here we see somebody now actually having created something in her cauldron with the help of, look at these little fairies. or these little nature spirits. And the Queen of Bows that would be like the Queen of Wands. So it's channeling this divine inspiration into your project. It just flows. So it's like at first maybe you're looking for something, you know, you're meditating, you're praying, you're connecting to Mother Earth, drawing in inspiration. You may even go through this period of trial and error, frustration. You know, you try something, that doesn't work, you try something else. It's like trying to get a recipe right. And then you succeed. The Six of Bows is success and recognition. Not only do you succeed, but others see your success and recognize it. And this is healing something in you. And then it's like after that, you skip all of these steps and you're just channeling this creativity, channeling this creation, and it just flows through you. And this communication with spirit, with your higher self, with your guides, you know, at first it seems like, you know, everything's foggy and cloudy and I can't see anything or hear anything. And then you really ground yourself. You spend time in nature. You connect to Mother Earth. And sometimes you hit your target, sometimes you don't, and you're trying to figure it out. And then you have this breakthrough and you experience success. And then maybe it's to the point where other people are like, wow, you really are psychic. You start to hear people say that to you because you're like, oh yeah, I was going to come later, but this happened. And they're like, wow, that happened to you before, you know, or you have a dream and that dream comes true. And perhaps that you not only heal yourself, but you're able to use this to heal situations or others. And eventually you're not having to work so hard to do it. You're just channeling. You're now like this medium, just channeling. Wow. Reading number 3. I'm so excited for you. Please let me know how this resonates. You're always welcome to reach out to me through my website and get a personal reading. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.